Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video. Yet again, I have some spicy news for you guys today. I have a juicy Final Fantasy 35th anniversary rumor that I want to talk about in today's video. And it's very spicy, it may be a bit too good to be true. We're going to talk all about that in today's video. So sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage, and let's get on with the news. So this year is going to be Final Fantasy, their 35th anniversary, so it's going to be a very special year. We have the release of Final Fantasy 16 at the end of the year, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2, or Rebirth, whatever you want to call it, is also scheduled for the end of this year technically, even though I don't even believe that's going to release this year. That would be awesome though if it would. There is this new rumor flying around 4chan and the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit about a anniversary presentation in February. Now, before I'm going to talk about this rumor, I want to just say out loud this, like, I think this is fake. I do not believe this whatsoever, but I wanted to make content of it because it does have some specific details in this rumor, and maybe it's like a fan fiction or something. I could see that. Anyways, maybe some stuff is true, some stuff isn't, so take this with a massive grain of salt, as always with rumors, but I'm even going to say that this is probably fake. We shall see. Let's go over to this very juicy, supposedly, presentation rumor. It's a very big rumor, by the way, because it details everything that's supposed to be in this presentation. If this is true, I will be happy, very happy, but I don't think so. Final Fantasy 35th anniversary presentation happening on February 7th, 4chan leak. Okay, so these are the details. The total runtime is 1 hour and 24 minutes. It's pretty random though that they have a specific runtime as well for how long it is. The opening is Final Fantasy history presentation. So probably a history presentation, like little video on how Final Fantasy came to be. That is a little bit the same as the Dragon's Dogma video that was happening last year. How Dragon's Dogma got to be, and then basically the announcement for Dragon's Dogma 2, so maybe they took that idea for this fake leak into that, but we shall see. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster promotional video, Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line promotional video, Hironobu Sakaguchi presents Final Fantasy 9 Remake, and not just that, but with a release window of this fall. Listen, Final Fantasy IX Remake, I do believe that's real, and it was in the Nvidia leaks, and lots of stuff in the Nvidia leaks turned out to be true. But releasing this fall next to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I don't know, bro, that's not going to happen. And it depends, of course, on how big in scale the Final Fantasy IX Remake is. If it's the same scale as Final Fantasy VII Remake, or maybe it's with a smaller budget, smaller scale with maybe an easier graphic style, like 2D HD, or like a chibi 3D kind of art style, like the Pokemon remakes. Damn, no, I don't think this is true. This is already one of the red flags on why I think this is not true. World of Final Fantasy 2, a mock of light, May 19th, 2023. So a sequel to Final Fantasy, World of Final Fantasy. It's I think a little spin-off game. I've never played it. I do actually own it. It does have a specific name though, a mock of light. And a release date, May 19th, but that's very close without any form of marketing at all. I find that pretty weird. Marketing cycles have become a lot shorter, so I don't know, it could be something real. Stories from Ivali's War of the Lions, summer 2023. I don't know what this is, actually. And then they say Final Fantasy X-3 now in development. Oh, guys. There's a sequel towards Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2. Nah, bro. And they did say, though, that they wanted to return to Final Fantasy X, as in a X-3, but after Final Fantasy VII Remake. And we still are in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Maybe they could indeed like show a teaser that it's indeed now in development, but no, I also call this fake. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Memories, still for winter release, so a new trailer for that game called Memories. It's the naming. What I wanted to say about this, the naming of how this is like called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Memories. It sounds like the marketing cycle for Final Fantasy 16, where every trailer has its own name. And with the Final Fantasy, if you haven't seen the Final Fantasy 16 trailers, have like their own titles: Ambition, Revenge. Maybe the fake leaker, the leaker just copied that naming scheme, but then for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth called it Memories. So that's why I'm also thinking of this might be fake, because they just took this from the style of marketing from 16. But you know, Square Enix can be like, hey, let's do the same thing as what we are doing with 16. And then Final Fantasy 16 focal presentation announcement for March 24th, 2023. That's reasonable. I don't think they can put all of that in one live stream to have a big focal presentation for 16. That's on another date. That sounds like a reasonable thing to announce. Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy 11 and 14 subscription Unity project this fall. I don't know a lot of stuff on Final Fantasy Online. I'm more of a single-player Final Fantasy player, so this could be something. I have no idea. Final Fantasy 11 Beginnings rework project this fall. Naoki Yoshida, Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn anniversary. And then for mobile stuff, Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis closed beta test August 8, 2023. That sounds very reasonable to me, to have an open beta test around the summer period. That actually sounds pretty like real. That could be real. Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia GP Xenos trailer. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius promotional video. 3 mobile games, could be real. I don't really care for mobile games, to be honest. And an additional Tatsuya Nomura presents Final Fantasy Memoria. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Tatsuya Nomura is more known for Kingdom Hearts, but he is also a character designer for the Final Fantasy franchise. So maybe as a character designer, he wants to go through all the designs in the Final Fantasy franchise. That could be something. Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker OST releasing on Spotify. Yeah, that can happen. Final Fantasy Chiptunes album, Final Fantasy Square Enix store sale, Distant Worlds, and Eorzine Symphony Volume 3. With closing from Yusuke Matsuda remarks. There's a lot of detail on this list. Things that could happen, but I'm calling this fake. I do not believe we will see Final Fantasy IX Remake in this year. Look, it can be announced this year. I do think it's real. It was on the Nvidia leaks, but I do not think it's going to release next to 7 Remake as well. Or the skill of the project needs to be very much different from what 7 Remake is doing. And then Final Fantasy X-3 announcement. Nah, fam. I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever. So I'm calling this fake. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this spicy Final Fantasy rumor. If this is true, though, if I see like updates towards it, I will of course update you guys, but I don't think it will go anywhere. Let me know in the comment section down below what's your opinion on this rumor. Are you hyped for all the Final Fantasy games Do you think we will see Final Fantasy IX Remake? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel, that would also help me a ton. And visit my social media in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.